Here's something no one tells you about debt. The most mathematically perfect repayment plan is almost always the first one people quit. And quitting? That's what keeps people broke for another decade. If you're carrying multiple debts right now, a credit card, a car loan, maybe student loans from years ago, you know the feeling. You make your payments every single month, and nothing ever seems to actually move. You do everything they tell you to do. Budget, cut back, throw a little extra at your most expensive card. 3 months later, you check the balance. It barely changed, and something inside you just breaks a little. That's the exact moment most people quit. Not because they can't afford it, because they never feel like they're winning. That constant sense of going nowhere is the real debt trap, not the interest rate, the hopelessness. There is a method that completely solves this. It's called the Debt Snowball. And the counterintuitive part is this: it ignores interest rates entirely. Instead of attacking your most expensive debt, you attack your smallest balance first. I know. Stay with me. Here's the mechanic. List every debt from smallest balance to largest. Pay the minimum on everything, every single one, except the smallest. That one gets every extra dollar you can find, every single month, until it's gone. Let me make this real. Meet Marcus. He's 34, makes decent money, and has $23,000 in debt spread across 4 accounts. He's been stuck making minimums for 2 years. Sound familiar? Here's his debt list. $800 medical bill. $3,200 credit card at 22% interest. $7,000 car loan at 6%. $12,000 student loans at 5%. After covering minimums, Marcus has $400 a month he can actually move. Instead of spreading that $400 thin across all 4 debts, which moves none of them meaningfully, Marcus fires everything at the $800 medical bill. 2 months later, that debt is gone. He will never make a payment on it again. First win. Here's where it gets interesting. That $400 he freed up, it stacks directly onto what Marcus was already paying toward the credit card. Now he's hitting a $3,200 balance with over $500 a month. The math changes completely. In about 6 months, the credit card is gone. Marcus has now killed 2 debts and freed up hundreds in monthly cash flow. He rolls all of it into the car loan. A $7,000 loan getting $900 a month thrown at it? Done in under a year. The snowball is real. Now, I know some of you are screaming at the screen right now. Alex, you left him sitting on a 22% credit card while he paid off an $800 medical bill? That's mathematically wrong. And you are absolutely right about the math. What you're describing is the debt avalanche. You rank every debt by interest rate, highest first, and you attack from the top down. In a spreadsheet, this wins every time. You pay less total interest, you get out faster on paper. It's the optimal equation. But here's what the spreadsheet cannot measure. Your highest interest debt is almost never your smallest one. So Avalanche users spend months, sometimes well over a year, grinding away at one large, expensive debt with no visible win. And most people tap out before that first win ever arrives. Harvard Business Review actually studied this. People who focused on paying off the smallest balances first were significantly more likely to fully eliminate all of their debt. The conclusion? The best strategy isn't the most efficient one. It's the one you actually finish. Here's the neuroscience. Every time you zero out a debt, even a small one, your brain releases dopamine, a genuine chemical reward signal. Your brain begins to associate the act of paying off debt with pleasure instead of dread. That rewiring is the entire game. This creates what psychologists call a habit loop. The cue is seeing the balance shrink. The action is making the payment. The reward is the win. Once that loop fires a few times, the behavior becomes automatic. Momentum replaces willpower as the fuel. All right, here's your action plan, starting right now. Step 1, write down every single debt you have. The lender, the balance, the minimum payment, the interest rate. Sort it smallest balance to largest. On paper. Physical paper. This step is non-negotiable. Step 2, lock in all your minimums. Set up automatic payments if you can. This protects your credit score and keeps late fees from stealing your snowball money. Every debt gets its minimum. Only the smallest one gets the extra. Step 3, find your snowball fuel. Spend 20 minutes auditing your last month of bank statements. Subscriptions you forgot about, dining patterns, small impulse buys that add up. Even redirecting $100 a month makes a real difference in how fast that first debt falls. Consistency beats amount. Before you go, 3 mistakes that quietly kill the snowball. First, splitting your extra money across multiple debts because it feels more fair. It isn't. You're dividing your force and getting no wins anywhere. Concentrate your attack on one target until it's dead. Then move. Second mistake, adding new debt while you're snowballing. Store cards, buy now, pay later traps, 0% for 12 months deals. Every new obligation you take on is a boulder dropped directly in front of your snowball. You cannot accelerate and expand your debt at the same time. Third and most common mistake, celebrating too hard after your first win. One debt gone, and you treat yourself with the money that was supposed to be next month's payment. The snowball stops cold. The payment must move immediately after every payoff. Every single time. Here's the part most debt videos never get to. The day your last debt hits 0, your entire cash flow changes overnight. Every dollar that was going to lenders now stays with you. That is not just freedom from debt. That is the starting line for building actual wealth. Subscribe to the Wealth Blueprint because next week I'm walking you through exactly what to do with your money the day you make that final payment. That's when the real blueprint begins. Don't miss it.